This is your AESH Electric Energy News Minute for Tuesday, May 3, 2022. In mainstream news, CNBC reports, Top Auto's CEO warns of battery scarcity as EV competition heats up. The new CEO and president of Volvo Cars has predicted that scarcity of battery supply will become a pressing issue for his sector, telling CNBC the firm has made investments that would help it gain a foothold in the market. Recently, we made a reasonably substantial investment with Northvolt so that we are in control of our own battery supply as we go forward, Jim Rowan, who joined the business last month, told CNBC's Squawk Box Europe Thursday. Bloomberg headline: Hungary floats veto threat as EU works to sanction Russian oil. The European Commission is set to propose a ban on Russian oil by the end of the year over its war in Ukraine, with restrictions on imports introduced gradually until then, Bloomberg reported Saturday, citing people familiar with the matter. Hungary, which is heavily reliant on Russian energy, has been among the most vocal in opposing the expansion of sanctions. Orban's government has warned of severe damage to Hungary's economy without access to Russian oil and natural gas. The Financial Times reports, Bulgaria says Putin's new gas terms entailed too many legal risks. Wall Street Journal headline: Invesco launches electric vehicle metals ETF amid price surge. Invesco Limited is launching an exchange-traded fund for metals used to build electric vehicles, a sign of growing investor appetite for commodities and products tied to the energy transition. The new fund, officially called the Invesco Electric Vehicle Metals Commodity Strategy No K1 ETF, is believed to be the first commodity fund linked to the shift away from fossil fuels, the company said. It will hold futures contracts and other financial products tracking prices of metals such as cobalt, copper, nickel, and aluminum that are in high demand for their uses in electric cars and other clean energy projects. Forbes headline: Up and away, energy prices continue to soar. The Henry Hub index price for U.S. natural gas dipped below $6.50 per MT on Monday, leading to some optimism for a little price relief for manufacturers of fertilizers, plastics and chemicals. But that optimism faded fast as the price shot back above $7 later in the week on the back of diminishing domestic storage levels. Crude oil prices followed a similar curve for the week, with the price for a barrel of West Texas Intermediate falling below $96 on Monday, then storming back to over $105 in Friday trading, before closing just below that level. BBC reports, Energy strategy: Boris Johnson defends plan amid cost of living crisis. The Prime Minister has defended the government's new energy strategy, following criticism it does little to help people struggling with soaring bills. Boris Johnson said it was a long-term plan focused on energy supply, and the government had already introduced other policies to tackle rising energy costs. The strategy, which aims to increase UK energy independence, includes plans to boost nuclear, wind and hydrogen power. But Labour said it was too little, too late to help with rising costs. And experts called for a bigger focus on energy efficiency and insulation to help bring bills down. EnergyLiveNews.com reports, world's largest offshore wind farm entering construction phase. Offshore construction work for what is described as the world's largest offshore wind farm has started. Dogger Bank Wind Farm saw the installation of the first length of high-voltage direct current (HVDC) export cable off the Yorkshire coast. The Dogger Bank A nearshore cable will connect the first phase of the wind farm, more than 130 kilometers off the coast, to a landfall point at Ulram, in the East Riding area of Yorkshire. Dogger Bank Wind Farm is expected to become the first HVDC-connected wind farm in the UK. PowerGrid.com reports, big US energy transmission projects inch closer to approval. The federal government has finished another environmental review of a proposed transmission line that will carry wind-generated electricity from rural New Mexico to big cities in the west, and similar reviews are planned for two more projects that would span parts of Utah and Nevada, the U.S. Interior Department announced on April 28. The Sunzia transmission project in New Mexico has been more than a decade in the making. After an initial review over several years, the Bureau of Land Management authorized a right-of-way grant on federal lands. This has been your AESH Electric Energy News Minute for Tuesday, May 3, 2022. If you want more global electric energy news and real-time alerts, hit the subscribe button now and follow us on social media.